Several schemes have been launched by the government in order to encourage people to invest in government backed schemes. If you are looking for risk free investments that come with tax benefits, then you have clicked on the right video. Hey guys, I am Prarthana from ClearTax, and today I will be telling you the schemes that you can consider investing in. These schemes are implemented through banks, financial institutions, and post offices. So let's begin. Number 1, government securities or GSECs. Retail investors have a number of ways to invest in government securities, treasury bills, and of course the Government of India or GOI date bonds on the primary market. The maturity period varies from 91 days to 40 years depending on the length of the particular arrangement of the liabilities of the respective organizations. No TDS is applicable on interest, and GSECs can be stored in the current demat account. GSECs can also be used as collateral to borrow funds in the repo market. Number 2, National Pension Scheme. National Pension Scheme or NPS is one of the most famous schemes offered by the Government of India. It is basically a retirement savings scheme open to all the Indians but mandatory for all the government employees. NPS aims to provide retirement income to the citizens of India, Indian citizens and NRI in the age group of 18 to 60 can subscribe to this scheme. Under the NPS scheme, you can allocate funds in equity, corporate bonds, and government securities. Investments made up to Rs 50,000 are liable for deductions under Section 80 CCD 1B. Additional investments up to Rs 1,50,000 are tax deductible under Section 80C of the Income Tax Act. Number 3, Public Provident Fund. PPF is also one of the oldest retirement schemes launched by the Government of India. The amount invested in this scheme, interest earned, and the amount withdrawn are all exempt from tax. Thus, the Public Provident Fund is not only safe, but it can help you save taxes at the same time. The current interest rate of the scheme is 6.4 PA. In PPF, one can claim deductions up to Rs 1,50,000 under Section 80C. As PPF tends to feature a longer tenure of 15 years for investment, the overall influence of compounding interest that is tax-free tends to be significant, especially during the later years. Moreover, as interest gets earned and the invested principal gets backed by the respective sovereign guarantee, it is known to make up for a safer investment. It is important to note that the overall rate of interest on PPF gets reviewed every quarter by the Indian government. Number 4, National Savings Certificate. National Savings Certificate is launched by the Government of India to promote the habit of savings amongst the Indians. The minimum investment amount for this scheme is Rs 100 and there is no maximum investment amount. The interest rate of NSC changes every year. One can claim tax deduction of Rs 1.5 lakh under Section 80C. Only residents of India are eligible to invest in this scheme. Number 5, Atal Pension Yojana. Atal Pension Yojana or APY is a social security scheme launched by the Government of India for the workers in the unorganized sector. An Indian citizen in the age group of 18 to 40 years with a valid bank account is eligible to apply for APY. APY is launched to encourage individuals from the weaker section of the society to opt for a pension, which would of course benefit them during their old age. The scheme can also be taken by anyone who is self-employed. One can enroll for APY with your bank or post office. However, the only condition in this scheme is that the contribution must be made until the age of 60. Lastly, Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana. The Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana was launched to provide basic banking services like a savings account, deposit account, insurance, pension, and so on to the Indians. The Government of India aimed to provide easy access to financial services such as savings and deposit accounts, remnant, insurance, credit, pension to the poor and needy sections of the society. The minimum age limit in this scheme for a minor is 10 years. Otherwise, any Indian resident over the age of 18 years is eligible to open this account. An individual can only exit the scheme after reaching the age of 60 years. So, these were some lucrative government based schemes for investment that you can consider investing in. Let us know which scheme you want a detailed video on. You can comment down below, and also you can express your queries or suggestions in the comments as well. Thank you so much for watching the video. Do not forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to ClearTax's YouTube channel for regular videos on finance. Stay tuned.